Hello, learners! Welcome to this learning opportunity. I am Teacher Luz, your facilitator for today's Science 8 lesson. I hope you will enjoy and learn much from this video. In today's lesson, we will be discussing and exploring the journey of the digestive system. Before we will start, listen carefully on the guides on how to accomplish the module. First, take your pace in accomplishing the parts of the module. Second, follow the directions and/or instructions in the activity. Third, answer the given task to do, and if time still permits, review your answer before the submission. Fourth, use your answer sheet to write your answer. To start, here is a quote by Terence Stamp for you to ponder and explain at the end of the lesson. We are literally what we eat. The digestive system is the most common and popular among all the systems in human. However, it is also the most abused system because of the bad eating habits. When you were a kid, you always hear, "Eat vegetables and fruits because they are good to your health," and still holds true today. But because of the onset of fast foods and junk foods, they are neglected. In this module, you will find out the different organs and substances that allow us to digest food and how diseases affect the role of or result from the digestive system. Specifically, you are expected to identify organs of the digestive system, describe the function of each, trace what happens to food as it gets digested, infer how organs of the digestive system work together to carry out digestion of food, assimilation of nutrients, and how to do away with nutritional deficiency. To find out how much do you know about the lesson, kindly answer the pre-test in your module. Here is the direction. Read and understand each statement and choose the letter of the correct answer. Write your answer in your answer sheet. Let us do item number 1. In what process do animals take in food that provide energy and nutrients? Letter A, assimilation. B, digestion. C, excretion. D, ingestion. And the answer is letter D, ingestion. Proceed and enjoy answering the remaining items in your module. Let us now check your answers. Number 2, A. Number 3, C. Number 4, C. Number 5, A. Number 6, C. Number 7, B. Number 8, D. Number 9, D. Number 10, D. Number 11, B. Number 12, D. Number 13, A. Number 14, A. And number 15, C. How is your score? If your score is 15, then amazing! But you're still required to finish the module to acquire more understanding about the structures and functions of the digestive system. To review our past lesson, let us do the activity entitled Tummy Puzzle. This is also called a word puzzle. In this activity, you are tasked to pick 15 terms associated to digestive system. I will give you 5 minutes to find the terms. Time is up. Let us check your answer. You are correct if your answers are mouth, tongue, teeth, saliva, pharynx, esophagus, stomach, pancreas, small intestines,
large intestines, rectum, anus, food, liver, and gallbladder.
To introduce the lesson, let us accomplish the activity entitled a Gutsy Game. This is for you to visualize the flow of food in the digestive system. This activity is a board game that needs at least 2 players. The game demonstrates the flow of food in our digestive system. Get ready now with your game board, dice, and a playing token, instructed to you in advance when modules were distributed.
Here are the steps to follow. First, find someone whom you can play the board game with. Can be your siblings or parents. Second, choose a playing token for you and your playmates. Place your token on the board's starting line. Third, take turns in rolling the dice. Fourth, the number on the dice tells the number of boxes you may move your token. Fifth, should your token land on a box with instructions besides it, execute the instruction either to continue or to go back. Sixth, the player who first makes it all the way throughout the digestive system and down to finish the line wins the game. Proceed and enjoy the activity.
How is it? Did you enjoy the game? Fine, you did enjoy. It seems you are now ready to know the journey of digestive system. This time, let us discuss the functions and the 2 organs of the digestive system.
Here are the 2 main functions of the digestive system. To break down food into a usable form. To supply our cells with the nutrients they need for energy, growth, and repair. The digestive system has 2 organs. First is the gastrointestinal tract or the GIT. The GIT is the continuous passageway which contains the food from the time it enters the body until it leaves. This organ includes the mouth or the oral cavity, the pharynx, the esophagus, the stomach, the small intestine, the large intestine, the rectum, and the anus. Second is the accessory organs. These accessory organs participate in digestive processes. This organ includes the teeth, the tongue, the salivary glands, the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas.
Here is a short video that shows the processes of a digestive system. Enjoy watching and do not forget to take a note.
Let's begin with the mouth. The digestion begins in the mouth. Physical digestion is happening in the mouth because the teeth cut the food into pieces, while the chemical digestion is being done by the saliva. The saliva contains special enzymes that moistens the food, which help to digest the carbohydrates in the food. Saliva also makes the food soft and mushy to make it easier to swallow. From the mouth, the next organ to work is the esophagus or gullet. Digestion is not happening here because the esophagus is a muscular tube that only serves as the passageway, and in an involuntary wave-like movement of its muscles, it pushes down the food from the mouth to the stomach. The involuntary wave-like movement to push the food down in the stomach is called peristalsis. From the esophagus, the mushy pieces of food is passed through the stomach. Stomach is a hollow organ or container that holds food and breaks it down into usable liquid mixture by the stomach enzymes. Chemical digestion is happening in the stomach. The cells in the lining of the stomach secrete a strong acid and powerful enzymes to continue the process of breaking down food into a usable form. From the stomach, the digested food is passed through the small intestine. Small intestine carries out most of the digestive process. Chemical digestion happens in the small intestine. The walls of the small intestine make digestive juices or enzymes that work together with enzymes from the liver and pancreas. Absorption also happens in the small intestine. The lining of the small intestine absorbs all of the nutrients from the digested food into our bloodstream. It is the blood that will transport the absorbed nutrients to the different parts of the body. From the small intestine, the undigested food is passed through the large intestine. The large intestine reabsorbs the water and mineral that is not digested as food. The undigested food is also removed by the large intestine because they considered waste. This waste becomes more and more solid as it passes through the large intestine because the water is continuously being reabsorbed. Then the collected waste is stored in the rectum, which is the end part of the large intestine. When the brain signals, the waste will expel from the body through the anus. How do we call the waste collected by the large intestine and expelled or passed out through the anus? We call the waste as feces or stool.
Were you able to get along with the video? Very good, you did enjoy.
From the video, it shows the processes of the digestive system. The first process that happened in digestive system is ingestion. It is the journey of taking in food in the body through the mouth. The second process is digestion. It is the process that involves the breakdown of large food molecules into smaller molecules for easy absorption of the cells. The third process is absorption. It is the process of passing the soluble food molecules in the wall of the small intestine through the villi. The fourth process is assimilation. It is the movement of digested foods, nutrients in the blood vessels of the small intestine through diffusion and use of nutrients in the body cells through the microvilli. The last process is digestion. It is the release of undigested food collected in the rectum called feces and pushed out of the body through the anus by defecation.
Are you ready now to do the activities? Here are 4 activities for you to choose you know you are good at. Either identifying, matching, filling, or sharing.
If you will choose activity 3, pick me up, the direction is identify the 5 organs that are part of the digestive system from among the picture in your module. Write the letters that corresponds to your answer in your answer sheet. If you will choose activity 4, match me, the direction is describe the function of each organ in the digestive system by matching column A with column B. Write the letter of the correct answer in your answer sheet. If you will choose activity 5, I feel you, the direction is Label the main organs involved in the digestive system in the figure and answer the questions that follow. Write your answers in your answer sheet. If you will choose Activity 6, share it. The direction is: study the figure in your module and answer the questions below. Write your answers in your answer sheet. You may now pause this video and start accomplishing the chosen activity. 10 minutes is over. We are about to check if your answers are correct. Listen carefully. If you have chosen Activity 3, Pick Me Up, the answers are 1. B, 2. C, 3. E, 4. F, 5. H. If you have chosen Activity 4, Match Me, the answers are 1. B, 2. D, 3. E, 4. F, 5. A, 6. C. If you have chosen Activity 5, I Feel You, the answers are 1. Mouth, 2. Esophagus, 3. Stomach, 4. Small intestine, 5. Rectum, 6. Anus, 7. Large intestine. If you have chosen Activity 6, share it. The possible answers are 1. When food, drink, or any substances enters into the mouth. Number 2. When food is in the mouth, stomach, and small intestine, it will undergo mechanical and chemical digestion that breaks down large insoluble food molecules into smaller water-soluble food molecules for easy absorption of the cells. Number 3. Absorption of nutrients past the soluble food molecules in the lining of the small intestines through the villi. Number 4. The villi and the microvilli are important because it increases the surface area for absorption of nutrients from the food that we ate. Number 5. The undigested food stored in the rectum called feces are pushed out of the body through the anus by defecation. To sum up the lesson, do the activity on what I have learned part in your module. This activity is an alternative response test. What you will do is to write true if the statement is correct and false if the statement is wrong. Don't forget to write your answer in your answer sheet. Pause this video to answer the given activity. Let us now check your answers. Number 1, true. Number 2, true. Number 3, true. Number 4, false. Number 5, false. Number 6, true. Number 7, true. Number 8, false. Number 9, true. Number 10, true.
For this time, you will now do the activity on what I can do part. This will enable you to relate what you have learned to your experiences in life. In your module, read on the diseases of nutritional deficiency and relate to observations you have encountered. After, do the matching type test.
Here is the direction. Match the deficiency-related diseases in column A with their corresponding vitamin deficiency in column B. Write the letter of your choice in your answer sheet. Pause this video to answer the given activity.
Let us check if you are able to match the deficiency-related diseases with their corresponding vitamin deficiency.
1D, 2C, 3G, 4E, 5F, 6A, 7D.
Very good! You almost got the correct answer. You can now proceed with the evaluation. Let us see if you did not forget what you have learned from this module. By answering the post-assessment, read and understand its question before answering. Again, mind you to write your answer in your answer sheet. Let us do the first item.
The following organs are part of the human digestive system except A. Mouth, B. Esophagus, C. Small intestine, D. Gastrovascular cavity. And the answer is letter D. Gastrovascular cavity. Proceed and enjoy answering the remaining items in your module. Let us now check your answers. 2A, 3D, 4A, 5D, 6C, 7B, 8C, 9D, 10B, 11D, 12C, 13C, 14B, and 15D.
Congratulations! Because you are almost done with your module. Here is one last activity. Do you still remember the quotation shown a while ago? That is a quote written by Terence Stamp. He said, "We are literally what we eat." In your understanding, what does that mean? Make a short explanation. Again, congratulations for completing this module. Job well done. See you in our next lesson.